Well, just hours from now, a public meeting over controversial data centers will be held at St. Louis City Hall.
And tonight we're learning more about the Board of Aldermen's efforts to regulate them. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski talked with leaders urging residents to show up tomorrow. Laura.
Mike and Kelly, the Board of Aldermen really want St. Louis residents to share their thoughts on data centers. What you might not realize is that we have quite a few of them just blocks from where I'm standing, but obviously they're not as big as the ones that are making headlines. Did you hear that? That's the sound of one of St. Louis's 13 data centers listed inside the city limits.
For the most part, they are, a floor in a building, and I've toured a few of them, and some of them are doing some pretty cool, environmentally sustainable, efforts to reduce their carbon footprint. So I think that there are right ways to do this, but we have to figure out what is that right way for St. Louis.
Mayor Cara Spencer's Executive Order 92 and Alderwoman Anne Schweitzer's Resolution 111 are meant to do exactly that, explore a framework for data centers in the city.
Anyone who is applying to have a data center permitted in the city of St. Louis now has to go through a conditional use process that has a much lengthier amount of questions that any project needs to answer, which is really important.
The resolution spells out these questions for developers to answer, like how much power is required to operate the data center, how much water the proposed facility will use, and are there any community benefits?
I am very concerned about meeting greenhouse gas reduction goals in the city of St. Louis and worldwide, honestly. The idea that we have something in front of us right now that will be part of this global decision on how we use our energy and how we prepare for the future, it has never been more important to me.
One developer proposal has residents fired up to put data centers in the Armory building and on Armory property, an area Aldermanic President Megan Green says the city gave away redevelopment rights for in 2017.
So what that means is any proposals for tax incentives, things like that, that would normally go through the Board of Aldermen actually are in the hands of that quasi-governmental redevelopment organization. And so that leaves a lot of questions, I think, for the community right now.
You have an opportunity to weigh in on everything that I just told you about tomorrow right here at City Hall at 3:30 in room 208. You can also join online or even submit your questions or comments in writing on Speak Up St. Louis. I have links to all of this information on ksdk.com in the As Seen on TV section. Reporting live downtown, I'm Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.